What up, y'all? It's your man Wayne Train back with another joint. And today I got the Google Pixel 4 unboxing. Let's get it. If you ain't done so already, like, subscribe, share. Do it up for your boy, trying to get this thing popping, trying to get this thing rolling. And it's finally here. The Pixel 4 finally came in today. I got the standard Pixel 4 version, not the XL, 64 gigs. Comes in two variants, 64 and 128. Same thing for the Pixel 4 XL, 64, 128. So here we are, the Pixel 4. This is the retail version. I know y'all been seeing probably some of the reviews. Everybody's got the nice, pretty box. Like, this is what you're gonna get once you, whatever store you get it from, whatever carrier you get it from. This is a T-Mobile variant. For the first time ever in Pixel history, it is available to all carriers. So T-Mobile, Sprint, AT&T, and Verizon. As you all know, it was basically exclusive to only Verizon. Or it was unlocked, so you could always get one, but now you can actually walk into a store and grab one. But let's just check out the box. Team Pixel, hashtag Team Pixel. That's what you're looking at. Pretty clean box. Makes it be a good experience, I bet. So let's go ahead and get on inside. Got a couple tabs. Yes, been waiting for this bad boy. All right, so we got the Google Pixel 4. I'm gonna set this joint to the side. Let's get into the other stuff. You got books, got your SIM ejection tool, instructions, transfer joint here to make for easier transfer. And USB-C, USB-C charger with the charging brick. 18 watts, I believe, is what this phone maxes out at. And that's what you get in the box, so good job there. Same thing with Apple too, so let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back. Nothing really crazy here. No headphones, no perks, just plain old phone and charger. So let me see. Should I put it in like it was? So close the box up nice and neat. Right. Bow. Throw that to the side. And we got the Pixel 4. Now it is pretty narrow. This is the little boy. Go ahead and right. Yeah. Pixel 4. You can see, you could probably even already see that forehead without even turning on the phone. Matte, frosted matte. Now look, I've been watching like every Pixel video that's out. This frosted matte definitely is the way they describe it. It doesn't really even feel like glass. Doesn't look like glass. Like, there's no reflection whatsoever. Like, they matted this joint to the max. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. On the sides, same idea. Matte, black finish. That's dope. Only thing I am kind of worried about that is if you do drop it, you're probably, I'm expecting that it's gonna be like some visible marks in terms of like, because I heard it's painted, basically painted, but we'll see when as far as wear and tear on the phone once it gets older and everything. But a little bit smaller than the iPhone. Let me go pull this out the case. Just trying to give you guys comparison's sake, and you can tell like the differences on the Mac. Even this matte on the iPhone has a little bit of reflectiveness Like I know this is white, so that's probably also helping that happen, but it feels, look at that, you can hear this. You can barely hear that. Both got that square camera, triple camera on the Pro, dual camera on the Pixel. If you were to get like the 11, same, dual setup. One is ultra wide though. This is telephoto, as we already know. But we're not gonna focus on that right now. We're gonna go ahead and power the joint on. So we got, what we got here? SIM slot right here on the back, on this side, on the left side. Speaker grills, USB-C port on the bottom. Power button is in orange highlighted, so you don't miss it. And we on. Google Pixel 4 in full effect. Now, this will probably be the first phone that I rock without a case. 2800 milliamp hour battery, so it is rather small. The phone itself is pretty small. We only got a 1080p screen, no quad HD on this one, but from what I see, it does look pretty good though. When you're setting up your phone, check out that bezel, forehead, chin, thinner side bezels. I'm not like, I don't know, like I said, I think I said it in like prior videos that I'm not really losing sleep over these, bezel-less devices and all that stuff. So I'm not really, it doesn't really make a difference to me. Notches don't really make a difference to me either. All I want is a good experience, so that's all I'm asking. There is face unlock on this. No more fingerprint sensor, as you can see. No in-screen fingerprint sensor. None of that. So, as you can see right here, made it to the face unlock. I'm gonna go ahead and get it set up right now just to show you guys. So, all right. Okay. Bam, face unlock ready. Okay, continue setup. I'm gonna leave that. Okay, finishing touches. So, okay. All right, bam, swipe up. We in. Now, where do I begin? What I wanna get into first is the motion sense, but I'm trying to see, I feel like there was something else I wanted to check. I don't know, but let's go ahead and just run through the settings real quick. So we got everything working right now in the background. Let's see here. Okay, so we do got dark mode. Let me see if I can pop that on real quick. That was the wrong mode. Let's see, go to settings, display, dark theme. Bam. Got a super dark thing going. Okay, that looks nice actually. I thought it was gonna be that muted black, but this is an actually dark black theme, so that's dope. It even darkens up the background too. Like if you got one of these stock Google wallpapers, so swipe over to the far left, brings up your Google Now basically. So we still do got squeeze. Oops, let me see if I can do it. Squeeze functionality for the assistant. You can change the sensitivity. I'm gonna leave it as is right now. Okay, there we go. Bring up the weather. Got the weather that pops up pretty quickly. Let's test out some more things. Open my calendar. Okay, so I think I have to say it rather quickly. So apparently on this Google Assistant, there's more, continuous talking features. So like if you say one thing, you can kind of like build onto it. Oh, actually, let's do this. We're gonna go to music, right? I'm gonna do this. Open YouTube Music. That's very fast. I ain't gonna lie, like that's very fast. So let's do it. Let me test that out actually. So we're gonna go back home. I still got stuff rolling in the background here too, so let me see. Hey Siri, open music. So I try to make that as like simultaneous as possible. So like I open this with the squeeze and I just said open music because they'll both understand open music. I do believe that this is a lot faster. Like it may have been a split second off between me actually doing it, but I do believe that the voice assistant is a little bit faster here. Let's see, let's try something else. Hey Siri, play some music by J. Cole.
Okay, here's J. Cole on YouTube Music.
Okay, that was actually kind of the same. If it wasn't for Google talking so much, I think it would have started up the same. Let's see, let's try it again. I want to try that continuous feature. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Well, it did kind of continuously do it, but the videos that I've seen, you were able to do it without actually even making, like pressing any squeezes or anything. So let me see, maybe. When is J. Cole's birthday? When is his next show? What is his top selling song? Can you play some music by him?
Playing some music on YouTube Music.
Okay, so if I'd have said, okay, as you can see, like when it was playing, when it was doing it, that bar stayed open right there. So that was meaning that it was still listening for more responses so you can continue to talk. So I actually kind of like that. Like if you kind of know what's going on, if it's in the flow, I think you can make that work. But so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go back to the music. So open YouTube Music. And I'm gonna play. I'm gonna turn the music. Oops. Okay. Sorry, I might have to blur this out, but let me see. See, I'm not sure if even like motion sense is enabled. Okay, so hold on, let me go here to settings. Okay, motion sense. Okay, so it wasn't enabled, so don't get scared. So motion sense, let's see, I'm gonna turn it on. Skip songs to the next previous song, silence interruptions. Let's see. Okay, so reach to phone is on. I'm gonna test it out too in a second. So, all right, let's check out the motion sense. So, open music. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put it down real quick. All right, see, so when I'm swiping that way, it's going back to the previous songs. Okay, and this is where I've noticed that some people say it's kind of fidgety. Honestly, I believe that this can be fixed with a software update. I'm not really like losing sleep or getting a little mad at that. Like now, I will say that this probably isn't something that I'm just gonna be using all the time. But for me, in my mind, my ideal scenario for motion sense would be in the car. Granted, a lot of people's cars are set up differently, so you can either, mine I could do voice and do it that way, or I could use the back buttons on my steering wheel to change tracks, or I can probably, if I have it mounted up, I'd be able to just swipe to the next song. So let me see. I think that was the first one, so that's the reason. Okay, so I'm going back. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Google. Just make it a little faster. I see, I already got it down, I believe. You can't change tracks until that white bar comes back up. When you try to do it in between, that's where it gets kind of weird and you think that it's not working. So see that the white bar is right there? I don't know if you can or not. Let me see if I can zoom in. Okay. Now you see that white bar? All right. Okay, maybe. I get you. Oh, it's at the, okay, there we go. It was like wanting to do it, but it didn't do it. So it still sensed, it looked like that there was a wave happening. Okay. It's like, yeah, I see the white bar moving, but it's not. So maybe, hold on. I think I got it. I think I kind of understand it. So, all right. Okay. All right. I do understand it. It is a bit fidgety and it may come off as a gimmick, but I do believe that the fact that there's hardware there is not really a gimmick. For me, a gimmick is, it's faked. They're using, they're using maybe more software and there's no actual hardware that's actually doing this. Maybe like with the LG phones and the Samsungs, they were using like the camera or whatever, and some there's sensors and stuff up there too that are like, so there's hardware too, so to speak. But this is a dedicated piece of hardware for this specific thing, so I'm gonna give it a shot. And so far I do like it, and I do think that when I'm using it I can make it work when I need it to. So, but I do want to see the distance, so I was up pretty close. All right, now that's, let's see. Okay, so that's gonna be probably one gripe that I do have, is that the distance isn't great. So like you can't just like be way up here with it. You really kind of have to be up on the phone in order to get the motion sense to work. But for the most part, I get how to make it work. At least I do. You can tell that it's not working like 100%, and that's, I get it. It's not the best right now. I do think that it can be better though. They can throw an update out there. I think they can make this a lot better. So that's the motion sense. Let's test out that reach feature. So let me see. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. All right. Let me see, that wasn't exactly as fast as I thought it'd be, but all right, so I'm not by the phone. I'm kind of over here. When I do a review, I'm gonna set up a little B-roll and all that mess, like y'all like it. Maybe I can do a little B-roll shot of me grabbing the phone, but right now I'm just gonna do some quick stuff. But now, let's see. Still fast. I'm still not seeing, well, maybe, let me see. that presence feature was on, so I'm not sure if this is something that like my phone would just have to like just gotta know. So let me see. Now, let's see. I'm trying to see if I can. I'm not sure if it only can sense your presence from the top, or if if it's the whole thing. But let me see. All right, so it did pop on as soon as I hit the bottom. Let me lock it up again. Okay. All right. It is fast though, I will say that. So now let's test out that the flaw. If right now you can apparently unlock your phone with your eyes closed. So let's test that out. So I know there's no way for you guys to tell from me right now. Just please take my word for it. I'm not gonna do it. If Google, for me, I really hope it don't open, but let's see. Okay, hold up. I opened my eyes that last second, so hold on. Okay, my eyes was closed and it opened. Let me try that one more time. Okay, did it again. So like the reason why I know is because it has a vibration. So let me see. Oh, I thought that was. All right, so you see that it's like kind of interacting with the wallpaper. It's very particular about the motion, I believe. So it almost seems like it can be too slow and it can be too fast. So it really is some like not much room for error when it comes to that. So it's a little bit of a learning curve, but as of right now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using it right away. But what is this? Oh shoot. McLaren exclusively to T-Mobile, and I told myself not to buy that, man. That's weird. All right, whatever. Anyway, so damn wolves, what the hell? All right. All in all, though, right now, let me take some shots, man. Now, let's see. Now that was the other thing that they were showing off about is this exposure mess. You can, damn, okay, so you can edit your exposure levels and contrast and all this stuff. Okay, zoom. Okay. Let's see. That's overexposed. I'm gonna go ahead and take this photo. Okay. Not bad. Okay, so took a couple pictures here. Let y'all check these out. Kind of like that. That was a night sight photo, so I'll put these up. This is a standard one. Check the differences. This is just a standard photo. Slightly zoomed in. Let me see. Phone getting a little hot, by the way. Phone getting a little hot. One thing I do like about the cameras in the night mode, you can enable it manually. On an iPhone, it's kind of like automatic and you can't not have it on. It just kind of like knows when you're obviously in a night situation, so it's gonna, or a low light situation, so it's gonna go into it. So we got more features. You got your panorama shot, got your photosphere, slow motion, video, time lapse, lens. Let's see, Google Lens. They think it's a backpack. Let's try it again. Still think it's a backpack. There's a speaker I was taking a picture of. So let me see. Let me try another one. Okay, yeah, so took a photo of my light and suggested me some lights. So that's cool. All in all, man, the Google Pixel. Look at me, I'm being just like them. Let me test the video out. I forgot, I apologize, y'all. Test the video. I gotta test it all. So, I forgot to do the selfie camera too, so. More, that was that one. Took a little sample video here. I'm not really trying to stop the stabilization, but just the natural movements. Okay. Took a little sample video here. I'm not really trying to stop the stabilization, but just the natural movements. Okay. So. Yeah, we gonna bleep it out. I sit and think about this. Oh, yeah, that was my song. Okay, so video, you know, it's probably just gonna be passable. What is this? Oh yeah. Probably just gonna be passable. You know, it's not seeing the iPhone and stuff like that. So this isn't a phone I would suggest for video. But, you know, camera all day long. I can't wait. Tomorrow I'm gonna do some day photography and stuff like that, taking some photos of some cars, paint jobs and whatnot. But phone is still a little bit hot, by the way. Let's test the wireless charging. Now this is how I'm gonna start testing it on some boss level stuff. Let's do the power share. So we test it out. Got some charge going. So wireless charging obviously works. What was I gonna say? What I did notice, I've noticed this on other videos, other guys doing it too. It takes a little bit for the Google Pixel to register the wireless charging, so that's kind of weird. But now, all in all, after the unboxing experience, is this something I feel like I can suggest to you? Can't tell you just yet. For me, I will admit I'm not entirely blown away. Now, the reason why I'm not entirely blown away is because, like, again, I'm kind of just over this style of phone. You know, this, oops, I'm over that. As much as I love the Note, I'm over that. I'm over just, you know, it's what these all have in common. Slab style, you know, just candy bar phones. You know, I'm not really into that, really. I'm into it because, you know, it's still smart tech and all that stuff, but no matter what, until like they change the design completely, like the Fold, I'm not going to be totally intrigued in that way. Now, what Google has done for me is done some things with the software that I'm a little bit more intrigued about. So for this phone in particular, I'm probably going to go ahead and just keep it. Now, for anybody else, I'm not so sure I would suggest it just yet, but wait till my review, take some photos, play around with it a little bit more, you know, run around with it without the case. You know, this is probably, like I said, this is going to be the first phone I run around with without a case. So I apologize if this video is getting crazy long, but hey, it's a big release to me. So let's see. I did want to end and check out some more audio quality. So, okay. Okay. All right. Just off of that song, I'm not gonna play too much more, but I like the sound is pretty full and loud. Check that comparison. You see that brightness level. Let me see, is this even maxed out? Not even maxed out. So, bam. Oops. Go back. Look at that. Let's see, is this maxed out? It's getting close. Okay, that's max level. So, I mean, let's see. Now, when I go outside, this might be still an issue. I haven't particularly ever had a problem with screen brightness on my phones. I hear a lot of people complaining about this one, but I'm gonna check it out. I have a feeling I'm gonna be all right. I don't ever really rock max brightness. This may be the first time, but I mean, so be it, that's cool. So anyway, like I said, all in all, the Google Pixel, I would not suggest it just yet. I am gonna play around with it a little bit. We're gonna get to the review. And yeah, that's the Google Pixel 4 unboxing. Let me know what you guys think about this phone in the comments below. It's your man. I'm out.